Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be taping my new goalie stick. So I'll show you the features before we tape it. So let's go. This new stick is completely carbon fiber. It has foam injected into it, so it will absorb shock. And then it has a nice newly designed blade. I got it on sale. It is a GS 650. I like it so far. I haven't used it, and I'm going to tape it up today, guys. One thing I want to point out is I hate new sticks, taping them up, because you have to use a lot of tape taping up this, the top of the shaft up here, by the cap. You use a lot of tape doing that, and that's why we got a ton of this tape, and it's the wide kind. So yeah, we're all good. I got my materials here, which are necessary. These are not necessary. We got thinner tape, and we got the thinner tape here. Obviously, how is hockey tape. Then we got the shin guard tape. We don't need those today. What we'll need today is obviously the tape and some medical scissors if you have them. If you don't have medical scissors, just try to get a regular pair of medical scissors. No, not regular pair of scissors. But I recommend getting medical scissors because they are made to cut medical tape, and hockey tape is just like medical tape. So let's go. All right, let's go. Just a little heads up. I'm not going to fast forward this, so you guys will get the idea how to do it. If you already have a goalie stick, and you've already have the knob done, you can just tape over it and you fast forward to the part where I will be doing skip past the cap and be doing the shaft, the handle down here where the paddle starts, which I always do, and obviously the blade. So let's go. For this, I'm going to use the thinner tape. It's not necessary if you don't have thinner tape nearby. You can just use the thicker tape, just cut it in half and twirl around, and then you'll have a little bit extra half of the tape there. You can just cut it right down the middle and only use half of it and hold on to the other half as you go. I like using thinner tape because I don't have to do all that and I don't waste the other half of the tape. So yeah, we have that. I'm going to use my thinner tape here, obviously, for the knob only. For the rest, I'm going to use the thicker tape. So let's go. I like to not have my knob too thick. You see some goalies have a giant knob. I'm a basic guy. I like just having a small knob. I don't need a big one, just enough to stop me from slipping from the stick slipping out of my hands. So just simply start off like that. Do a few layers like this. You want to make sure you're on the edge of the cap. I like mine like right, not quite over the cap, but like right where the cap starts. If you don't know what the cap is, it's this thing right here. If you have a wooden stick, then don't worry about the cap there. You can just do it normally. Just start there. But carbon fiber sticks most of the time will have a cap. So yeah. No. Alright, yeah. Towards the end, I will go over the cap so it doesn't fall off. My dog is being very loud. My dog is being very loud right now, so you can just ignore her. She's like a 5-year-old Newfoundland. What are you getting? She'll be a lot in this. She'll be in this. You'll hear her a lot in this video. She's very playful. She can be a handful sometimes. So as you can see what I'm doing, I'm just going around like you would normally. Knobs do use up a lot of tape, so yeah. You can stick 2 fingers in here and just keep twirling around. Alright, now that I have a good solid knob here, take your medical tape scissors, trim it right there, and you'll have all good. Tuck the top right around it, just tuck it on there. Then take a little piece of the tape. I like using the thicker tape for this. this is some brand new tape. So take your thicker, wider tape, trim off a little piece like about this big. This can be a little. This tape can be a little tougher to cut. There, take off this one. Here. You have this and just weigh it right. See, you can't do that. Just see right here. Place center right on the cap. Alright, tuck it down. Then make sure it's nice and flat. And you can just twirl it around like this, and to make sure that it's just covered. It'll hopefully keep the cap on. Sometimes they fall off. Mine, I never had one fall off, but that can happen. So now look, we have a nice solid knob right here. It'll prevent me from slipping out of my hands and go out and play the puck easily. So now we're going to move on to taping the upper part of the shaft. Get your thicker tape if you have it. When I say thicker, I mean wider. Put it around, just start at the bottom of the knob. And just keep going around. I like going from top to bottom. Honestly, to me, it doesn't really matter much for the upper part of the shaft, the handle. For this newer stick, I do want to keep it neat because sometimes I do have problems with tape jobs, especially when I'm playing in a tournament and stuff. Most of my tournaments are in July, but I'm just going to keep it neat right now because I like keeping my tape job neat. I'm not a huge picky guy when it comes to my tape job, but sometimes I will get picky. So as you can see here, I'm overlapping it. You want to do, I like doing with a wider tape, like a half overlap here, a half overlap. So you can see here, I'm going down, then here's where the tape is. I'm just going to go about half right over it. Let's keep it nice and tight. It's about going like half right over it, and then back like that. Simple as that. So I'm going to stop right here. I usually do like 6 inches. No. How can I measure this? I got a pair of sunglasses here. Maybe this will work. Maybe like a little longer than a pair of sunglasses. Well, maybe like 2 inches longer than a pair of sunglasses. That's probably not the best scaling there, but whatever. Alright, I'm going to go around down here a tiny bit. Alright, and then I like ending right when you get to the bottom of the shaft, which in this case is right down here. This is your stick, blade facing up towards the sky. And just here, from here, you just take your scissors and go like, bam. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the bottom part of the shaft, right here, right above the paddle. If you guys don't know, the shaft is this part, the skinny part of the stick. The paddle is this big thick part, and the blade is, you probably know what the blade is, and it's this part right here where the puck usually touches. So now let's move on to the lower part of the shaft. Alright, just grab your thick tape again. Here, what I like doing is I'm going to move a little closer for this. It's way more specific than the upper part of the shaft, the handle. So here, I start off by doing this. Just take the, oops, wrong tape. That was the thin tape. I was taking the wide tape here, go around right here, start here, do one quick little layer right here. And I'll show you why at the end of the video. Alright, after you do that, stop right here. When I show you why at the end of the video, it'll be very helpful, and I suggest you stick around. Because a lot of goalies make this mistake, and even the good ones. So you have that right there. I actually learned this recently. Take the thin tape if you have it. Again, just thick tape might work, or the wide tape might work for this, but I recommend thin tape. stick start right here. So you see the corners. Just put one little tiny layer right here. Tiny little thing of tape. See you at the end of the video. You'll see why. Do it again on the other side. Make sure that's all patted down. Do it on the other side too. Okay. Then you take the thin tape and just go once around here. This is just hockey tape can be very controversial because a lot of goalies like doing it their own way, such as me. My way is not that common down here, but I found over time it's what's worked for me. Over time, you'll just perfect your tape job. So here, I've just gone around, as you can see. Take your medical tape scissors, trim right here. Okay, now that you've done that, see this? You'll have some little bit of slack right here. Just tuck it in, and get all these things out there. Then it will be nice and grippy down here. Show you at the end of the video what that's for. Now we do the bottom part of the shaft. Get your wide tape or regular tape, whatever you have. I hate how hockey tape's so expensive, but most time Athletico tape, which is basically not exactly hockey tape, but it works. So some goalies like putting it down here. I started doing it, and then a lot of other people started doing it on my team. Goalies, like one other goalie. So I started doing this, and then they started doing this, and now it's a whole thing. I just started off by experimenting, and I found it gives me grip because most time hold the stick down here. That's why I put a lot of work into this. So now, stick around. We're gonna go before we move on to the blade. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more content, and make sure that you can support the channel, and you can stay and learn more helpful tips for hockey. So let's go on to the blade. The blade is pretty easy for this. Mostly like you're gonna want to start down here at the bottom of the shaft. I like going like right there here. Okay, this is gonna be a little weird here. Watch. Take your tape and just go around here and go up a little. This here is so that if you do happen to lay your stick down and a puck hits it, you'll have more control over the puck. Okay, and do a little bit more around here. And we should be good right there. Okay, just add that. Trim it right here. Doesn't matter where you trim it. There you go. Now we'll move on to the blade. I like going, personally, from, what I like doing, doesn't matter to me. I like doing, toe to heel. Just fits me better. I'll leave a little bit of toe open here, a small toe. I don't like going full toe. I don't know why, I just never found the purpose of it. And it's just a waste of tape. Even though you don't use that much tape. So here, just start here. First of all, you can do whatever you want. Okay, and just keep going down. And then I'll show you where to stop. remember, keep the overlap. Reason why I like going toe to heel is because this is kind of hard to see. But with black tape, see all these? If the puck slides down the blade, all these will come up and then prevent it from you'll keep out of control and it'll prevent you from sliding into your 5-hole. Then when you push these, see all these? They're little overlaps right here. They're sticky. Push them back up. It's like they're never there. If you happen to be a forward or a defenseman or something, not a goalie, then you might like to do the opposite. But it's really up to you. This whole video is just like what I like to do, and it just is giving you advice. So it doesn't have to be exactly like what you have to do. It'll just give you advice and what my recommendations are. Alright, then you'll keep going right here. I like my good rule of thumb for me. I'm making sure that this part here and the blade tape are touching, and then that's where I like to stop. I'll do one more roll around. We're not done yet. Now just cut at the top. Make sure you always cut at the top. Prevent your tape from coming undone at the bottom. There you have it. The blade's done. Then just see right here, you have this little part open. Take some of your wide tape if you have it. Take a little bit of strip right here, about long enough to cover it. Snip it, like always. And take it, make sure it's all spread out, no wrinkles. And then you have it here. Go around like this. And there you go. There you have it. I like doing this. So then it'll give me some grip. And then I'll be able to, it just does that good. I don't know why, I just like doing that. And then there you have it for the blade. Looks pretty sick, doesn't it? Here's the whole finished thing. You got the blade, you get the toe, you got the heel, you got the bottom shaft, you have the top shaft here, and then you have the handle, and then you have the top shaft and the knob handle up here. So now I'm going to show you guys why I did this up here. The reason why I did this is, in case you didn't know this, I just recently learned this. I was doing it wrong the whole time. When you grab it with your blocker, you're always going to want to keep one finger out here. The reason why this is you have more control to turn your stick and your paddle, and then you'll be able to easily just you'll have more control and more control of the way you turn your paddle and the way you push the puck away. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And make sure you subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much. Bye.